guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Mowers. Welcome to another episode. It's fall here in Long Island, New York, and recently my neighbor Denise's friend brought me over this Husqvarna push mower. It's an AYP product from back when, because it looks exactly like a Craftsman push mower. This Husqvarna push mower has a Kohler XT 6.5 engine. I like these. He says it runs. There's no gas in it. My neighbor gave him the first Skill electric lawnmower, so he no longer needs the gas one. He likes the electric one better. So he just gave it to me. So in the beginning I thought that this thing, all it needed was new wheels, right? But actually, if you look at it, it needs a little bit more. So it's pretty rusted there. Not bad, not good. And if you flip it up to its side to look underneath, it's not terrible. That rust goes to there. So my thought was, why don't I just take the engine off of that one and put it on this spare push mower deck that I got from my friend Bill Martini. But the problem is, though, I diminished the value of this one because it no longer has a bagger, and I'm pretty sure I don't have an MTD bagger for this. And also, the Husqvarna name. People out there, they recognize Husqvarna as a quality brand as opposed to an MTD. So while this has a perfect deck, I could easily just swap the engine off of that Husqvarna and put it here. It's not gonna have a bag, which means you can only sell this for maybe 80 to 100 bucks. With the bag, might get 125, 150. And because it's a Husqvarna, I'd probably list it for 175. It's fall. People need a mower with a bagger on it to suck up the leaves. So what should I do? Should I weld that and try to fix the rust spot? Replace the front wheels with Husqvarna wheels, which I think I have? Or take the engine off the Husqvarna, put it on the MTD, and not have a bag? Of course, swapping the engine is much easier than having to weld that thing, but I like welding. What should I do? Leave it in the comments. I'll wait. Before you answer, I want to find out if I actually might have a bag for this, so I'm going to check out the model number and see what it looks like. Looking at the model number, 11A542Q711. Well, that's exactly the same number as this one. They're identical decks. Identical.
Identical.
So it's made by Troy-Bilt. I don't have many Troy-Bilt baggers at all. Doubt I have it. But will a Craftsman one fit? Looking at the way they fit on here, you can see a straight rod that goes over here, which means that it's probably the hook kind. So I've taken out every spare bagger that I've collected. I used to sell these things, but then I figured it was probably worth it to me to save all the baggers, because when I run into mowers out there, I'm not going to have a bagger. So why sell these for like $20 each when you could use them for some future find that you have? Anyway, as you can see, they have all different kinds, and they're all not going to fit. Has to be perfect. These are those kind of hooks, the old style kind of hooks. They just won't fit. This is the one I think I'm looking for, but the openings don't match. The Toro was the closest, but it still doesn't match. If I wanted to, I could actually grind some of that stuff down. It probably would fit, but it's not right. Here's a Troy-Bilt. However, the opening is too narrow, not wide enough. Also, it's not a hook, but a bar. Too narrow, too wide, even though these are the hooks. Just wouldn't work. It's too tall. I did find two Husqvarna wheels. Not self-propelled, push mower kind. These are probably going to be better. And I did find this piece over here. It's like a tin to an engine or something. This would probably be good for welding. Get it? So since I can't find a bag for this, probably going to go with just repairing the weld, replacing the wheels. Probably going to go with repairing the rust hole with some welding, which I like to do, It'll have a bag, and I got 2 wheels to fix the wobbly ones on the Husqvarna. So yeah, replace the wheels. It's a shame too, because this tread is pretty good. Technically you can get like some copper pipe, cut it, stick it in here as a sleeve, and it'll probably fix it. But I have so many wheels. I'll keep it in the back. Now it doesn't wobble anymore. Laterally a little bit, but way better than those. This is not noticeable. Since we're going to be working on this area quite a bit, right? Banging this to fit the shape. Should I do it from the inside or the outside? Or both? I'll have to figure it out. But I like welding, so this will be fun. Not really. I want to take this discharge door off, so it gives me room to see what's going on here. It's pretty easy to remove, and you won't accidentally melt the cover. Now we got a nice clean look at what we're working with. That doesn't look too hard to do. I'm gonna peel that sticker off and clean it up.
So obviously it's not working out. The welding is not working, so I'm gonna just strip this of the parts that I want to keep. I'm going to plan B, and we're gonna chuck that deck, and we're gonna do an engine swap on the MTD deck.
So I've given up, as you can see. The metal and the rusted area was just so rusted thin that I would just burn a hole, and I had it on 50 amp settings, the lowest it would go. I tried stick welding as well as flux core, and while some held, the rest of it just sucked. I was very dejected by it. Here I thought I was getting better at welding, but I mean, welding is not easy. See, this part held up pretty well. This was just me trying it because you saw I had actually cut a piece off and measured, and it, oh, this is actually pretty tight.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I can't even get this off. So that part is welded okay, but here, look. I had actually cut a piece to fit like a puzzle, but this area here is so worn and rusty that the steel is extremely thin, like paper thin, and any kind of heat will just burn a hole. So I was making more holes than I was plugging them. So then finally I was just like so frustrated. I just took this whole piece and I figured let me just practice and put it over it, and I guess it's okay over here because over here it's still good steel. But when you get to the rusted parts, it's so paper thin that you're just gonna burn more holes. So, well, actually, so right here, if you took like JB Weld putty and you put it over, that would probably work. But I'm not going through all the trouble of doing that and sanding and priming and then painting just that section. No. I thought maybe if I just welded this, smoothed it out, and did a quick coat of orange, it would be fine. But it made more holes than anything. So I'm just dejected by it. I feel like shit. This looks like crap. So finally I took all the wheels off, the toe guard, and I'll just keep the rest for when I run into another
deck or something like that. I might kick the discharge off. This is really good condition. See this discharge? You never know when you're going to need a discharge like that, you know? It's like new. I'll probably take that off. But only if it's easy to remove. And it was. Look at that condition. It's in excellent condition. Like you could sell it on eBay, it's in such good condition. I'm gonna throw this deck to the curb and go whip out the MTD.
So I threw the Husqvarna deck to the curb. Now I've got the MTD deck out. Takes 2 seconds to just put that engine on here. 3 bolts, boom. Put the blade adapter on, put the blade on, put the blade bolt on, and you're good to go. I should have just done that from the beginning. However, this simple push mower is not gonna have a bag, which means it's gonna sell for 80 to 100 bucks. What are you gonna do? It's not like I didn't try, you know what I mean? Anyway, since the engine is off the deck right now, it's easier to clean. What better way to clean than with my favorite degreaser, Super Clean. This stuff works great. You guys have seen me use it in countless videos. Just spray it on and rinse it off. But since I turned off all my water, I'm just gonna wipe it off. And this stuff is awesome. This is the aerosol foam degreaser. Works the same way as this, but this looks cool. Dead grass, dirt, dust, sand. Look at that. How satisfied are you by looking at this? Just let it do its thing for like a minute or two. Just don't let it dry though. A minute or two. You could also use the regular kind too. Same thing. All right, I'm impatient. It's not a minute or two, it's like 30 seconds. It's mostly just sand and debris. Hey Henry, how come you never do giveaways? Well, I used to do giveaways, but giveaways don't work. Because the minute you subscribe or follow, you just follow to enter the contest. Then after the contest is over and you didn't win, you unsubscribe or unfollow. So, but Super Clean wants me to do a giveaway for this Thanksgiving to give thanks to all you guys who actually watch my videos and buy Super Clean because you see that it works. So this is the only video I'm going to tell you about it. So only people that watch this video are going to know about it. You can tell your friends if you want. My rules are really easy. For you to enter the Super Clean giveaway contest for this Thanksgiving, I believe it's November 27th is the last Thursday of November for 2025. Anyway, November 27th. I'm going to be giving away this bottle, not this bottle. I'm going to be giving away a bottle of this, the regular Super Clean spray bottle, and a brand new bottle of aerosol foam. All you got to do is be subscribed to this channel. That's it. Comment down below on this video. Just comment Super Clean. That's it. You got to spell it right. It has to be this video. You have to be subscribed. And then if I pick your name randomly out of only the ones that have commented Super Clean and are subscribed, I'll reach out to your private message and get your name and address where I'll send it to Super Clean and Super Clean will send you a box of these. One winner, just for funsies.
Henry, just one winner?
Yeah, well, what does it cost you to enter? Nothing. It's free! 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 Free!
For free.
That's right, free. It wouldn't be a true real-life video if you didn't run into some problems. And don't you always run into problems? What's the problem that I'm running into now? This MTD is a 20-inch wide push mower. The Husqvarna, the model number is 6021P. What's the width of that one? That's right, you guessed it. The number 21 in the 6021P is 21 inches, which means the blade for the engine is 21 inches. So I can't fit a 21-inch blade in a 20-inch deck. It's too bad too, because these blades are decent. Mulching goes whoop up like that. Whoop. And I'm gonna have to go find a 20-inch blade. Not sure I have that. So I didn't have any 20-inch blades. I have this thinner 21-inch blade. The original one on here was very square and wide, so I think the corners would touch. But because this is more tapered like that, I think it'll fit. So we're gonna try it anyway. So they're all different kinds of blades. MTD ones is usually it's like a long thing with two spikes on the end, right? Well, this is a Kohler engine meant for a different blade adapter. So it's one big hole in the middle, two small holes on the side to grip onto these little things that stick out of the blade adapter. You have to use that. So I'm feeling my finger here. I could fit half a finger in there. This one, not so much. I don't know why. Only one way to find out. See if this damn engine starts. All right, doesn't scrape. All right. Check the oil. Right on the money. Clean too. There is no gas in here. Completely empty. Let's see if the guy took care of this. Put a little bit of fuel in there. Enough to surpass the height of the petcock. You're a petcock. There's no choke or anything. It's an auto choke. What do you guys think? Think it'll start? My neighbor says he takes good care of his shit. First pull, let's see. So smooth. It's so smooth. I'm impressed. Why didn't I just do this in the beginning? My neighbor wants to buy one of my track snow blowers. It's there. I figured I would take everything out and condense everything, and at the same time show you guys my inventory. It's out of control, seriously. Really. It's out of control. There's 8 right there. This is Frank, the UPS guys. It smokes a little. I think it has a bad head gasket. Also, this doesn't turn right well. It turns left very well. It doesn't turn right well. I think it skipped a tooth. I've had this Boland's in my garage for a long time. Nobody wants it. I have it listed for 8 something. That's why. But it's in perfect condition.
What are you looking at? Blue Bayou hasn't moved in years. This is the track drive Craftsman snowblower that I had at my mom's. Brought it over to sell. And of course, nobody wants it for the past 2 years. I'm gonna sell to my neighbor for $100. He needs it for his upstate cabin. This I just recently traded for, runs great. I'm gonna move both of these out of here. Move Blue Bayou back here. Maybe open up some more space so I can park another tractor in here. This is my Aaron's 1329 or something. My Power Smart electric 80 volt dual stage snowblower. Power Smart 21-inch single stage. Pull on Pro single stage. I have it like this because there's no fuel shut off, so if you put it like this, no fuel gets into the carburetor. Kind of smart, huh? This homemade Craftsman lawnmower that nobody wants to buy. Even listed it for $25. I mean, look, the batteries alone is $25. Nobody wants it. Extra bins and chutes for when I create another one. So yeah. Also winterizing my equipment. Drain the gas, drain the gas. Drain the gas on all of these. Took some batteries in. Oh, also, my quad fired right up, and I condensed space so that the quad can sit in here. Drain the gas, took the battery out, 2 spare engines. So that'll sit here for the winter. Just look at this, guys. Like a tractor dealer. What the hell? Drive this over to Chris's. I cleared out a snowblower, and I still can't put anything extra in here. There's a lot of space in the middle now, but what are you gonna do? So how about that, huh? I'm so surprised. It's really smooth. A lot of you guys don't like the Kohler engines, but I love the Kohlers. This is a 6.5, which, you know, is older. The ones that I like that are on the Toros, you know, the recyclers, the 6.75 ones, love it. But I feel like this is much quieter. Man, it's really smooth. Good engine, good deck. I'll probably get $100 for this, but I will list it for $125. Give it its fall. You can just mulch leaves like I just did. Well, you think this episode's over? No. I have one more thing I gotta do. So my little dolly thing, I've had it for years. I use it quite often. I use this to put the Kohler EFI fuel injection engine on it, right? And roll it around. That engine's so heavy that it completely busted the middle one here. I gotta fix that.
Don't forget to enter my Super Clean contest. Remember to make sure you're subscribed and comment below the words Super Clean. Gotta spell it right, and I'll check and make sure you're subscribed. I'll pick a random name only from this video and the comments on it. I'll pick a winner for Thanksgiving, and we'll send these out to you. So there you go. Now I feel much better. Sometimes if I don't accomplish something, I just feel like crap all day. I feel like I want to get something done while the time that I'm alive. So yeah, I actually spent quite a bit of time on this thing, only because I tried to weld a really bad rust hole. Didn't work out very well. I was very frustrated, but salvaged the day by being very pleased about how this came out. Really easy engine swap. I should have done that from the very beginning. I'm really surprised how smooth this engine is. Good to get a small out of the way. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so I can continue to bring you small engine content like this one. Remember to check out my hats. The link is in the description. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Mowers and Blowers hats. Trucker hat. Link in the description. Hope you guys all pick one up. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.